Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following NCAAF matches that is happening on Wednesday, October 11th, 2023. We will be providing our team, total, and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comment section below. UTEP versus Florida International. UTEP is scoring an average of just 16.2 points per game, which is 130th in the nation. The Miners are averaging 158.5 yards rushing and 187.7 yards passing per game for a total of 346.2 yards of offense per game, which is ranked 101st. UTEP quarterback Evan Hardison has 947 yards passing with 5 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Deion Hankins has a team-best 380 yards rushing and Kelly Akarayi has a team-best 290 yards receiving. Both Hankins and Akarayi have 1 touchdown. The UTEP defense is also playing below average as the Miners are allowing 28.2 points per game, which is 87th. Opponents are averaging 191.7 yards rushing and 193.5 yards passing per game for a total of 385.2 yards per game. UTEP's defense against the run is its weak link at 119th in the nation. UTEP linebacker Tyrese Knight has a team-best 76 tackles, which is 34 tackles more than any other teammate, and is also leading the team in quarterback sacks with 2.5. UTEP has a total of 10 quarterbacks and a pair of interceptions. UTEP faces challenges in scoring points, but when they played against FIU on Wednesday, their scoring might not need to be exceptionally high. This is because FIU also struggles to put up points, and UTEP's offense is expected to control the clock effectively with each drive. The primary strength of UTEP lies in its running game, averaging 158.5 yards per game, which is around the national average at 64th place. Notably, they are up against FIU's weak run defense, allowing an average of 208.8 yards per game, ranking 127th in the nation. On the defensive side, UTEP excels against the pass, ranking 32nd nationally. FIU relies on its passing game, averaging 221.3 yards per game, but lacks a strong running game, which happens to be a vulnerability for UTEP's defense. In this matchup, the advantage tilts towards UTEP, as they are poised to shut down FIU's feeble ground game and contain their passing attack. Our team pick is UTEP Miners. FIU is similar to UTEP, as the Panthers are also having problems scoring points. FIU scores an average of 20.7 points per game, which is 115th in the nation. FIU is averaging 328.8 yards of total offense, which is 113th. The Panthers average 107.5 yards rushing and 221.3 yards passing per game, which are 116th and 80th respectively. Quarterback Keywan Jenkins has 1,258 yards passing with 5 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Shamari Lawrence has rushed for a team-best 323 yards with 3 touchdowns. Chris Mitchell has caught 31 passes for 550 yards and 4 touchdowns and leads FIU in each category. FIU's defense could improve as well. The Panthers are allowing an average of 27.0 points per game, which is 79th in the country. FIU is allowing an average of 208.8 yards rushing per game, which is 127th, and 237.5 yards passing per game, which is 83rd. In all, FIU allows an average of 446.3 yards per game, which is 125th. The leading tackler for FIU is Donovan Manuel with 63, which is 21 more than any other teammate. Linebacker Alex Nobles has a team-best 3.5 quarterback sacks. FIU has 10 quarterbacks and 5 interceptions. The total has finished under in 4 of UTEP's last 6 and in 7 of the last 8 that UTEP has played in Week 7. The total has finished under in 4 of FIU's last 6 and in 6 of the last 8 that FIU's played during the month of October. As mentioned previously, UTEP is scoring an average of only 16.2 points per game, which is higher than just 3 other teams in the nation, while FIU is scoring an average of only 20.7 points per game, which is higher than just 18 other teams in the nation. Our total pick is under. Next we have Sam Houston State versus New Mexico State. The offense of the New Mexico State Aggies have been doing decently well as they are tied for 65th in college football as they have scored 30.5 points on 438.3 total yards, 238 passing, 200.3 rushing. Junior quarterback Diego Pavia has been the team's leading passer and rusher as he is 82 of 128, 64.1 completion percentage, for 1,329 yards with 12 touchdown passes to 5 interceptions while also running 61 times for 314 yards, 5.1 yards per carry, with a rushing touchdown as well. They need some other players to step up and really make things better on this side of the field. The New Mexico State Aggies have been an average defensive team to this point of the year as they are 66th in the sport with 24.8 points on 390.7 total yards per game, 254.3 passing, 136.3 rushing. They are applying pressure with 15 total sacks, but only have 2 interceptions, 4 forced fumbles, and 3 fumble recoveries. Senior defensive lineman Isaiah Reed has been doing decently well as he has 8 total tackles, 3 solo, 5 assisted, and 2.5 sacks. The notable contrast emerges on third down, with Sam Houston converting 19 of 74 attempts, 25.68%, whereas New Mexico State boasts a more efficient rate of 24 successful conversions out of 56 attempts, 42.86%. Assessing the recent defensive performances of both teams, there's a discernible distinction. The Bearcats have conceded an average of 31.3 points in their last 3 games, while the Aggies have allowed 21.8 points in their preceding 4 games. Given the current uncertainties surrounding the Sam Houston Bearcats' ability to secure victories, my recommendation leans towards favoring the New Mexico State Aggies to win. Choose the Aggies with a -6-point spread. The Sam Houston Bearcats have been an absolutely brutal offensive team this season as they are 133rd in college football with 10.8 points while averaging 241 total yards per game, 174.2 passing, 66.8 rushing yards, thus far. Senior quarterback Keegan Shoemaker has been struggling throwing the football as he is 75 of 126, 59.5 completion percentage, for 731 yards with 4 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. Coming off back-to-back games where Shoemaker had a good games, the running attack needs to step up to complement the passing game here. The defense of the Sam Houston Bearcats has been doing a middle-of-the-road job as the team is 64th in the sport with 24.2 points per game allowed on 378.8 total yards, 193 passing, 185.8 rushing yards, so far. They need to apply more pressure as they have recorded 5 sacks, 2 interceptions, 4 forced fumbles, and 3 fumble recoveries. Senior defensive lineman has been doing better this season as he has 10 total tackles, 7 solo, 3 assisted, and a pair of sacks. This defense needs to improve going forward if they want to win here. These teams are not extremely known to score the football, but recently they are going to put up points as Sam Houston is averaging 22 points in their last 2 games while New Mexico State is scoring 26 points in their previous 3 games. Both defenses allow too many rushing yards, so the chains are going to continuously moving as we touched upon earlier. Expect Shoemaker and Pavia to put up big games in this matchup and find the end zone a good amount. The over has hit in 2 of the last 3 Sam Houston State games as well as in 5 of the previous 6 New Mexico State home games, so go with the over here.